What's up, YouTube? Got some new stuff in for the Hypermotard from CNC Racing. So pack this up and see what we got. Got the alternator protector. There's the number for this right here. We call it a timing inspection cap. Put that to the side. Get this here. And this is a, I guess, CNC Racing, like a quick action gas cap, so you don't have to use the key anymore, so we'll hook that up. There's the part number for it right here. I'll unbox that in a second. So we got here, these are mirror block off screws, because I'm going to change the mirrors. The other side right here, there's the gas cap for the, for this right here, for the quick action gas cap. And here's the other screw. Alright, let's unbox all this stuff and get it put on the bike. Alright, so here's what the gas cap looks like. We got red, and then we have we got a black cap. So this is what it's gonna look like. I'm not really sure, the directions are kind of vague, so I'm kind of winging it on how to install this. Alright, I took the gas cap off just by, putting the key in as normal and remove the gas cap from the bike. So set the key to the side. Here's the lock right here. Now as you see, this has the same hole right here, and just like any other, if you're replacing any other gas cap, you actually use the stock parts. So got this little pick tool right here. I'm gonna see if I can loosen it from here and then see if there's like screws or anything I gotta take out. So I use my pick tool and I kind of move this little metal piece in here forward. Now this should pick up this green plastic piece to get this off. Let's see. Got more of it coming out. Alright, so we got that out. So we put that to the side so I don't lose it. Everything pops off. Okay, so the spring holds that in like that. That goes in like that. And that little piece goes in there. Okay, so we remember that for next time. So recording it. So put this to the side here. So don't forget. Now the next step is this piece. Oh, okay. Just push this forward and then that pops up. That's the key lock. Push that there. Okay, there's a washer right here coming out. Can I get this out now? Nope. Alright, well, I'll turn the camera back on whenever I figure this out. I'll show you the next step. Alright guys, so what I did was I kind of stuck my pick tool underneath here, like right underneath here, and kind of pick this up. Right here like that. So use a pick tool, kind of pick this up, this green piece here, and then set that to the side because we're probably going to reuse that. We'll reuse this. Finally, got the 3 screws. Got the 3 screws right here. You can see it's right here like that. So I'm gonna remove these and put them on to the red one. Okay, so this piece should be able to, because I was already using my pick tool right here, and these 3, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of these. So hopefully this pops up. Okay, yeah, it's coming out. So you want to put a little bit of pressure, but not too hard because you don't want to break these tabs because they're just plastic, so they'll probably break easy. So now it should just come out. Like that. Set this to the side. I don't think we're going to reuse this. That's the keyhole, so we're not going to use that for sure. And then we have this right here, like that, so. Oh yeah, by the way, these two pieces, right now, that's what I'm saying, this gas cap and this, the actual lid part, you have to purchase separately. I wanted to mention that before move on any further. Line that up here, like that. Okay, we want to make sure it doesn't pop out easily. So now it's popped in there. It comes out easily, but the screws will keep it in. So that's in there. That's the stock piece. Remember that we just took off? So here. Okay, so we got these three. Next is this piece. I believe it goes in like that. It leaves back on there like so. Alright, so we're gonna grab this piece here. Slide it on here. And make sure it lines up here. You see these ridges here? Ah, here we go. Now it's on. Okay. Alright, so grab your gas cap lid, turn this over, put this in here like so. See, it's in here. Now turn this over the other way. Now as you see, in the gas cap there's a little hole right here. Let's see if the camera can pick it up. Right there. And that's where you ultimately want to place this in here. In this hole. You ultimately want to sit this in this hole right here. Once this is covered, this piece up down here, like that, you slide that in here, in this hole here. And that's how it goes in there. But I'll demonstrate that in just 1 second. Like I said, I'll put this in here like this. Set this back upside down. You see the hole sticking up right here. Okay. So there's a little green washer. There's like a little lip right here. You sit that right here on that. Just get it out the way, make sure it's on there. Sit that right there. Grab this green piece. Set it on here. Doesn't matter which way it goes. Set the spring in. Like that. Grab this piece. Put that down in here like so. So you want to line it up to where this hole right here. You want to line it up right here, this hole, and make sure that the hole from the from this piece lines up. So you need pressure to do that. So I need to sit it back down. You need to slide in with your hands. I'm gonna grab my pick tool so I can see it's in there. We need to come over to a little bit more to the other side. Actually, it's in there pretty good. It's even, so we're good. Well, it's pretty much even on both sides there. As you see, this piece here, that's what I'm talking about. This little metal piece in there, that's just slid in there. So now, this should be done. I should be able to go over to the bike and make sure it works. Got the gas cap. So literally, all you do is sit in here just like the old one. Make sure it lines up so it's flat. There's flat. You see it's in the center here, so that means it's open. To the right, we're gonna close it. I'm gonna pull up. It's not coming out, so we're good. Only thing I'm a little concerned about right here is this little gap. Right here, you guys can see. But nonetheless, it looks good though. So here's locked, open. Just like that. Down, closed. So, luckily I didn't fill up the last time I rode, so we're going to definitely test this out. Go to the gas station and test it out. Make sure it's not leaking anywhere. But yeah, looks good though. Alright, so we're removing the mirrors. So what we're going to do is remove these also. the handguards. So to start off, you need a 5mm. Loosen these up. Okay, that's loose. Then up here, we need to loosen this one right here. The same 5mm. Slide this out here. No, we need this gold piece to set our mirror on there. So we're going to set this to the side over here. Alright. So we need to see that screw on this side. Take that out. Alright, so we got the aftermarket screw. Slide this through here. Then we have a hole here. Grab this gold piece there. And we'll screw this in here. Alright, so I'm gonna go over to the bike and set this in there. With the same 5mm, I think. Yep, 5mm also. So I'm gonna go over to the bike and do that. Okay, as we see, we got this screwed in. Just using the 5mm. Got this piece here. Like I said, I had these on my Street Fighter, so I'm going with the whole CNC Racing thing on here. So now to remove this, I actually unscrew itself because they're already loose because they always fall off. So that's the whole point of me replacing them because they do not stay on. So since I did that, we won't need it. A mirror block off to put this back on. Alright, as you see, I got the block off plate here, block off screw here. And this one is clockwise. This one over here, as you can see it, is counterclockwise. So this way you twist to the left to tighten it. This one on the left, you twist to the right. Clockwise. Okay, that one's on there. Next we're going to tackle this here. I believe it's a 4mm. Remove these two, and as you're seeing, the actual kit comes with other screws, so we're going to take this off real quick. Alright guys, so I'm going to loosen this one up. There. Wash it right here and put it in there. Also, you could use some of the oils or lubricant that's in there to rub this in there, make sure it stays in. Done. Got everything installed. Got this little piece here. Got the mirrors. And the gas cap. Let's go on a ride. Make sure none of these things are faulty or anything like that. And I'll see you out there. What's up, YouTube? Oh, here, test out this gas cap and mirrors and all the other little accessories I put on. To make sure that I'm missing up or anything like that. Make sure no gas is leaking. So far so good, no leaks. I'm gonna check that alternator thing to make sure there's no fluid leaking out of that. I love this bike just so I can just whip around trying to think like this very easily. But yeah, the mirrors need to be adjusted a little bit. I had them set to when I had them on my Street Fighter, so I gotta reset them. I thought I had them in a good place, but when I start riding, I can't really see. The benefit of these is to just fold them in, put them back out. So I like them like that versus having Madison's camera at the dash. Looks a lot more cleaner with without those big mirrors on top. Focus all red for y'all. Turn this off. Alright, so here I got the mirrors on here. I gotta adjust this. This one's a little vibrating a little bit more than the other side, so I have to tighten that up a little bit. Let's see, this one is good, and I gotta check this, see if it's leaking or not. And looks like we have a leak. We have a leak here, so I gotta fix that. So I gotta check that gasket on there on that. Once the bike cools down, I'll fix that in my garage when I get home. At least the gas cap ain't leaking. Let's look at the mod we got on the bike. Got the front axle sliders, rear axle sliders, spools. Those are from Evotech Performance. We got the Austin Racing, which I just heard earlier. Slip-on exhaust. It's not a full exhaust. It's titanium though, as you guys can see. Then we got the inner seat tail tidy, as you see here, and that little CNC Racing piece down there. So these mirrors. We got the lever guard on both sides. And that is it. I think the next thing I have to get is not have to get, but will get, is a aftermarket air filter. Since I got the slip-on here, so I might well, I am going to get air filter. And I've seen they sell like the just like this thing you put over the air filter to get more horsepower, but it claims to give you more horsepower if you do that. So I'm looking at too, but there's nothing else to put on here. Like I said, I might invest in some carbon fiber for this bike, since I don't know, we'll see. Like the pieces I've seen, I got this piece right here. These two, this side, these two things on either side. These on either side. I've seen the fender, which I'm not going to change the fender to carbon fiber because I like that front fender. I got a rear fender in carbon fiber. CNC Racing does this piece in carbon fiber. The rear set guard, whatever. I got that in carbon fiber. These front pieces, which I'm not going to switch either, in carbon fiber. So yeah, so that's that. I forgot I got the Evotech radiator guard too. This is an upgrade from the plastic stock one. I also put on the call it the engine guard, I guess, or they call it a sump guard. They sell this piece in carbon fiber also. But yeah, so that's all with this bike. The mods are good. Like I said, I just gotta check that other piece on the other side, the CNC Racing piece, to make sure that gasket is in there properly, is sealed properly, and then other than that, that's it. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Peace.